America has experienced challenging decades in its presidential history, but it hasn't always been this way. Since gaining independence from the British Empire, the nation has seen 45 presidents. Let's journey back to the beginning and trace the path that led us here. Part 1. George Washington, often revered as the nation's founding figure, served as the first president of the United States. He was a brilliant strategist, leading American forces during the War of Independence. Washington's vice president, John Adams, holds the distinction of being the first president to reside in the White House. Surprisingly, Adams, a powerful thinker and philosopher, never owned slaves and was a staunch abolitionist. On the contrary, Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, owned an astonishing 600 slaves, a stark contradiction to the document's assertion that all men are created equal. A peculiar coincidence is that both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams passed away on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. James Madison, America's shortest president at 5 feet 4 inches, led during the War of 1812, a period marked by the British capture of Washington, including the burning of the White House and the Capitol. It was the last time a major U.S. city fell to enemy forces. James Monroe is renowned for the Monroe Doctrine, which aimed to prevent European interference in American and South American affairs. Despite its noble intentions, the doctrine was sometimes used to justify American military interventions in countries like Panama, Cuba, and Venezuela. John Quincy Adams, a trailblazer in many ways, was the first son of a U.S. president to be elected himself. He was also the first president to be photographed and inaugurated wearing trousers instead of knee breeches, setting a new trend. Andrew Jackson, the first Democratic Party president, was known for his dueling prowess and his controversial Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the forced migration and displacement of Native Americans. Martin Van Buren, the first president born after America's independence, earned the nickname Little Magician for his political acumen. William Henry Harrison delivered a lengthy inaugural address despite bitter weather, but his presidency tragically ended just 32 days later due to pneumonia. John Tyler's presidency was marked by clashes with his own party, leading to strained relationships. Despite this, he fathered 15 children, a record among U.S. presidents. James K. Polk, although unexciting, expanded U.S. territory significantly, provoking Mexico into a war and acquiring a third of its land.